So Rick, what are the major trends that IDC sees in the data center that are affecting the storage administrator?
Well, today the big challenge for storage administrators is the information explosion. And it's not just that we have more information, it's that it's changing. If you think about storage 5–10 years ago, it was about databases. Store your databases, get the maximum performance. Everything else was bonus. But now we've got databases still growing, but we've got data analytics, so that's a whole new use case, and I got to have copies of information for that. We've got people moving to disk-based backup, so I can get faster recovery times. I got to have a storage profile for that. And now we've got this explosion of unstructured data, records, video images, music, et cetera, in healthcare, medical images. And so now if you're a storage administrator, you really are dealing with multiple data profiles and multiple information sources that have different performance requirements, different retention requirements, and you want to move the data around between all of these. And so it's this dealing with this emergence of role-based storage and tuning your networks and your storage environments to meet each of those roles. It's probably the biggest challenge today.
So server virtualization is sweeping the data center. How is that affecting the storage admin?
So when we talk to folks about server virtualization and its impact on storage, we really want to leave them with 3 messages. So message number 1 is server virtualization leads to a significant increase in the number of SAN connections. Just take a simple profile. A company had 1,000 servers. 100 of those were on the SAN. The other 900 were little Intel servers running apps. Heavy virtualization, maybe I got that down to 200 or 300 servers. Still got those 100 from the original SAN, but now I've got 200 more servers that are supporting all those other apps. And now they have to be on the SAN, and they affect the network traffic, and you have to balance the system for that. So that's one. Second is that those systems now have to be backed up. They have to be backed up on the storage system. You have to dedicate your backup resources that you've been using for your high-end systems to support all these new images as well. And guess what? Lots of duplication. So you really run into a lot of backup management problems. The third is the one that we really say is the problem. Is if you think of that storage admin, before you do moves, adds, and changes, you had 100 servers to support. You take that same 1,000 server consolidation effort now, he went from 100 servers to do support for configuration to 1,000. So the storage admins are just getting overwhelmed by server virtualization. If it's not done right, the administration tasks, the moves, adds, and changes can just blow up in their faces. And that's what they really have to pay attention to.
What is the effect of different protocols on the storage network? iSCSI, fiber channel over Ethernet. How do all these things play together?
Yeah, the issue now is as we're dealing with the issues both of storage proliferation, of server virtualization, and of new technologies like 10 gig Ethernet, certainly raise a lot of questions when it comes to the storage protocol choices. There's no question that for a lot of core business applications, fiber channel is an important part of this. But as you are in these virtualized environments and these new spaces, well, 10 gig is maybe a great foundation for that, and it certainly fits from a operational efficiency standpoint. You still have to support many different protocols because we talked about the different application use cases, databases, analytics, backup, and so forth. Each of those today often runs best on a different protocol. That could be iSCSI, it can be fiber channel over Ethernet, it can be just straight file serving. And so having a network infrastructure that can support a multi-protocol environment and support the movement of data between those different environments is really a critical requirement that data center folks are going to have.